Stop swiping the wrong card. You are likely throwing away hundreds of dollars in free travel right now because you're loyal to an outdated king. For years, the Chase Sapphire was the undisputed champion of the mid-tier $95 annual fee slot. But in 2026, the landscape has shifted. The king might be losing its crown. Citi has re-entered the arena with the Strata Premier, making aggressive moves that you cannot ignore. We are talking about earning free flights to Europe and 5-star hotel stays faster than ever before. Today on CardVantage, we decide once and for all, is it time to ditch Chase for Citi? Let's break down the math. First, we will examine the welcome offers and the annual fees to see which one gives you more value in the first year. Both typically have a $95 annual fee. That number looks the same on the surface, but the real difference is in the bonus points and the simple math to calculate your first year value. A common offer for the Sapphire Preferred is 60,000 bonus points after you meet a minimum spending requirement. With Hyatt, a single point can sometimes be worth 2 cents or more, making 60,000 points potentially $200 in travel. A big welcome offer can erase the fee and hand you free travel right away. Citi Strata Premier is charged into 2026 with aggressive offers, 75,000, even 80,000 points, at times. Assume a Citi point at 1.5 cents, and 75,000 equals about $1,125 in value. Catch a 25% to 30% transfer bonus to an airline, and that value can climb even higher. So who wins round 1? It depends on how you value the points. If you love transfer games and Hyatt for luxury hotels, Chase can match or beat Citi. If the biggest headline number matters now, Citi looks better on paper. Always check the exact current offers. The math changes fast. The best deal today might not be the best deal tomorrow. Next, the everyday earning battle, where long-term value is won. Long-term value is not won by the bonus, it is won by how you spend across the entire year. The difference in earning rates can mean thousands of extra points, translating into more free travel. The Chase Sapphire Preferred gives you bonus points on a focused set of categories. 3x on dining, plus travel, online groceries, and streaming. Great for people who dine out frequently and book their own travel. Citi aims wider. Powerful 3x on dining, gas, supermarkets, air travel, and hotels. That broader coverage is a huge deal for families and suburban households. Imagine your household spends $2,000 a month across categories. The mix determines your winner. If most of that is dining and direct travel bookings, the Chase Sapphire Preferred could be equal or even better. If a large chunk is gas and groceries, Citi likely wins the earning race by a wide margin. Practical tip: look at your last 2 bank statements, list where you spend, and see which card pays more in those slots. Quick pause. We upload new money hacks like this every Thursday here at CardVantage. Subscribe right now so you don't miss the next travel loop that could save you thousands. Now, the real value: how you redeem, and with whom. Earning is half the equation. Redemption multiplies your results. Let's talk transfer partners and cents per point, where winners separate from the pack. Let's stop talking in abstract percentages and run a real-world simulation. We will compare 2 distinct user profiles, the solo nomad versus the suburban family. First, the suburban family. They spend $600 a month on groceries, $300 on gas, and $200 on dining. With the Chase Sapphire Preferred, they get 3x on dining, 600 points, but only 1x on gas and standard groceries, 900 points. Total monthly earn, modest 500 points. Now, the Citi Strata Premier, 3x on dining, 3x on gas, and 3x on supermarkets. That is 3x on the entire $100 spend. Total monthly earn, 3,300 points. In 1 year, the family earns 21,000 extra points with Citi just by living their normal life. That is almost a free round-trip domestic flight purely from better multipliers. Now, the solo nomad. They spend heavily on travel portals, Lyfts, Ubers, and streaming services. Chase gives 5x on portal travel, 2x on generic travel, and 3x on streaming. Here, Chase closes the gap and often takes the lead, especially with better travel protections. The lesson: don't just look at the 3x, look at your wallet. If you commute and cook at home, Citi destroys Chase mathematically. Before we talk about redeeming, there is one advanced factor that changes everything: The ecosystem. You rarely hold just one card, you build a team. Chase has the famous Chase Trifecta. You pair the Sapphire with the Freedom Flex for 5x rotating categories, and Freedom Unlimited for 1.5x everywhere. You combine all points onto the Sapphire to transfer. It is powerful and simple. But Citi has a sleeper hit, the Citi Quadfecta. Pair the Strata Premier with the Citi Custom Cash. The Custom Cash automatically earns 5x on your top spend category, like gas or dining, up to $500. Then add the Citi Double Cash for 2x on everything else. 1x when you buy, 1x when you pay. If you are willing to juggle 2 to 3 cards, Citi's mathematical ceiling, 5x plus 3 cards plus 2x, is actually higher than Chase's for most people. Chase wins on simplicity, Citi wins on raw earning potential. Points are only worth as much as what you can get for them. Transferring to airlines or hotel programs is usually how you get the most value. Chase has a strong, stable partner list. Crown Jewel, World of Hyatt. Hyatt often yields top-tier redemptions. 2 cents per point, 3, even 4 on special stays. That's real leverage. Airline partners cover domestic and international routes, helping you book flights worldwide. But let me show you where the real magic happens. The sweet spot. Example. Let me give you a concrete example of a Citi sweet spot that Chase can't easily match. Imagine you want to fly business class to Europe. With Chase you might transfer to United or British Airways, paying high surcharges. With Citi, you can transfer to Avianca LifeMiles. Often you can find a business class seat on Star Alliance partners, like Swiss or Lufthansa, for around 63,000 points, with no fuel surcharges. If Citi runs a 25% transfer bonus, you only need to transfer $50,000 Citi points. That same ticket might cost $4,000 in cash, you just got 8 cents per point in value. While Chase relies heavily on Hyatt for outsized value, Citi's strength lies in these international airline transfer bonuses. If you learn this game, the sky is the limit. Citi is rebuilding thank you transfer partners with unique international options that can unlock amazing deals. Citi lacks a Hyatt-level hotel partner, though choice can be useful for road trips. Citi often runs 25% to 30% transfer bonuses. Stack these and the value can spike. So which program is better? It depends on your travel goals. If you want Park Hyatt nights, Chase wins. If you focus on international flights and bonuses, Citi can surprise you with outstanding value. Identify your goals first. Park Hyatt, Chase. Airline partners you'll actually fly in solid bonuses. Citi's flexibility shines. Beyond points, both cards add valuable travel protections and perks that can save you money and stress. Chase Sapphire Preferred offers primary rental car insurance. You file with Chase first, protecting your personal policy. Citi Strata Premier also offers rental coverage. Check whether it's primary or secondary. Some benefits like a $50 hotel credit effectively reduce a $95 fee to $45 net. Always subtract usable credits in your value math. Remember bank rules. With Chase's 524/5 or more new personal cards in 24 months can mean denial. Plan your timeline. A smart sequence can let you snag the best offers from both banks without one blocking the other. Now, clear guidance, no ties. Pick the Chase Sapphire Preferred if you value hotel stays, plan to transfer to World of Hyatt, spend big on dining and travel, and want primary rental coverage. Pick the Citi Strata Premier if your budget leans to gas and groceries. You want broader 3x everyday categories, a larger headline bonus, and juicy transfer bonuses. Advanced users can pair them. Citi for everyday 3x, Chase for Hyatt and rentals. But don't pay annual fees for cards you won't use. This content is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. The credit card offers, terms, and benefits mentioned are subject to change at any time. Always do your own research and review the issuer's official website for current information, and make decisions based on your own situation, consulting a qualified professional if necessary.